A beautiful look there from the Marin Headlands leading into the city by the bay. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nighttime skies over AT&T Park in San Francisco. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Kevin Black will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
First pitch. 7-16.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Belt for the first out. So a good start here for Vogelsong, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Corey Horn will take his cuts now. And here's the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Giants going with the orange jerseys here, including the orange brim on the hat. Like that look. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Morse is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Come on, Giants.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-2. That's slowly hit to the right side. And he's safe.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Marco Scudero will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
And this is something that you're just going to have to get used to. This is a home plate umpire that's known to have a pretty wide strike zone. And I think he claimed his very first victim right there.
Buster Posey will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Mark McGuire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
From the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Yadier Molina steps in now.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Fouled straight back. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, as they'll need to throw down to first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Matt Holliday will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Posey able to stay with this one, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Mark Ellis will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Michael Morse will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Mike Morse.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Go San Francisco! Come on, Giants!
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Brandon Belt will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
All right, Brandon!
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Come on, Giants!
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. To Ellis for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Daniel Descalzo is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Seth Hargrove will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Kevin Black will dig in. He popped out his first time. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Steve Lombardozzi makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's one hit towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Ryan Vogelsong will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Here we go, Ryan.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Let's go, Giants!
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Gregor Blanco will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Get the base hit already!
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Marco Scudero stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Avoid the deuce!
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 0-2 home. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Black is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And with 1 out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up 1 run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Buster Posey will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And that's dead center for strike 1. Here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Michael Morse will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Let's go, Giants.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Corey Horn will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Blanco will look this one in, 2 away now.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch to him. Sliced down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level, Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
So one away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Fouled straight back. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
And you know, this was a bit of a tough throw for a shortstop to make. You see, he was forced to move to his right to field the ball, and then he has to collect himself to make the throw, and he can't put it on target.
Steve Lombardozzi will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Ellis will make the play here for route number 2.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him.
Well, if you steal a base off of this guy behind the plate, you've earned it. He's got one of the strongest arms in baseball, but even he couldn't get it down to second in time.
The next pitch. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Well, for Belt, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Horn is there to make the catch and the side is retired. Giants leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Matt Holliday will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a big swing there as this is sent high and deep to left field. And I don't think this park or any other will hold that ball. That one is gone. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now batting.
Mark Ellis will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Peanuts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, that was a strike.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Seth Hargrove is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Three runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scutaro will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Ryan Vogelsong will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, good eye.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
That's right. Let's see your pitch. Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw by Ellis, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Gregor
Blanco will stand in. Base on balls his last time. third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here we go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
Not close. It's 2-0. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Ball 4. Marco Scudero will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Get him over. Here we go.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Stay clear of the DP.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's the 2-2 home. Full count now. 3-2.
All right, now you've got a 3-2 count, 1 away, and a guy that can handle the bat up there, you've got to be running.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Buster Posey will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back standing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
He's set, now the pitch. Ball 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Kevin Black will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Kevin Black.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Ryan Vogelsong. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Gene Machi will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Corey Horn will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Here we go, guys.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to Crawford for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Michael Lee will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. In the air to right center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
First baseman number 25.
Mark McGuire will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. One left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Michael Morse will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here comes the 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Hunter Pence will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Come on, face it, now!
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. Here comes the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. You start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it anymore.
Brandon Belt will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Steve Lombardozzi will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go.
He's ready now. The pitch. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Come on, man. Get that Ribby.
Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from AT&T Park right after this. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Matt Holliday will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Mark Ellis will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Shut him down.
Now the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already. but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, as the lead remains 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jimmy Velasquez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Peter Borges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Joaquin Arias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Gregor Blanco will stand in, base on balls his last time. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. On to first, and there were 2 down. Marco Scutaro will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Third baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jeremy Offeld will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jeremy Offeld.
Daniel Descalzo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Peter Borges will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And Posey's able to get him at first, and the bunt for hit attempt is foiled.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or 2 advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Kevin Black will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Give me a break up. Come on.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
That ball's foul.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Buster Posey will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Michael Morse will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
All right, let's go.
Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Hunter Pence will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Corey Horn will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, Corey Horn.
First pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And that misses for ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he got him.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Posey is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 11, Gerald. Now playing right field and batting the sixth spot, number 19.
Brandon Belt will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Brandon.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Steve Lombardozzi will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Way outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
The 1-2 with 1 away. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Black is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The shortstop, number 35.
Brandon Crawford is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled back. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but He definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.